Interesting. Put my hand in a cactus, so. Hey everyone, welcome back. Chaco Sunrise here. Today, we don't really have anything in mind in particular. Just gonna head up a canyon here in the mountains on the Wasatch Front, and we'll just enjoy nature and have some snacks and kind of just enjoy the day outside. See if we find anything cool. So let's go. Never been up this canyon, so kind of interested to see where it leads. Weather-wise, a little windy, cloudy, kind of in that right in between stage of winter and spring, which is a good time to be out because you don't have to worry about rattlesnakes on the trail. A lot of rattlesnakes up here, but it's too cold for them to come out, so one of my favorite times to be outside hiking. Alright, we're gonna follow this trail and see where it takes us. Just spotted a little cave with some writing in it, but to me it looks modern, but we'll go check it out anyways. Well, looks like a really cool little cave. There is a natural spring that comes down right here. Also, just a bunch of junk. It's kind of sad that people ruin these areas, you know. The crew rocks with you, crossed out. Huh. Interesting. As I was climbing up, I put my hand in a cactus, so you can see that. That's fun. I'm gonna pull those out and keep heading up this canyon. Well, that's the cactus that got me. I'm sure it's gotten many more people than just me. As you can see, let me climb down here and I'll show you how you get up. So you climb up here, and you kind of get to this spot right here. You naturally are looking that way, but you put your hand right there. I just grabbed it, so too funny. Okay, I'm gonna head up this canyon now. I just dropped down from up there and I found a main path. This trail is actually a pretty popular one, and it leads to an amazing place. So hang with me and I'll show you in probably about an hour. Some sort of old structure here. You can see here actually in the trail some sort of pipe. Pipe kind of runs up this way. Kind of just disappears into the earth there. So not sure what that was at one time, but interesting nonetheless. Here's more of that pipe exposed, or it's a wood pipe, hollow wood pipe, probably obviously for water. It goes into some sort of concrete foundation here. Climb up on top. That's pretty. All right, warmed up pretty good. So, got a steep part coming up. Pretty much the rest of the way is climbing rocks like this. Kind of a cool rock. Kind of looks like balancing rock in arches. Just not the red color. A lot of times these trails aren't really far in mileage. You know, it's just, it takes a while because you're trying to navigate trails like this where it's just one rock after another. And it's icy. Makes it fun, but just Stairmaster for sure. Good times, good day, beautiful day. Might use the ice bikes coming down this. Going up, it's not too bad. Coming down, I'll definitely throw them on. Water's running under that snow and ice, so might be a clue as to what's up ahead. All this water coming down. All right, we're almost there. that was nice. Hope you all enjoyed the waterfall. Threw on my crampons, my ice bikes, and they make going down so much easier. So I think the color of that rock is so cool. Kind of looks like iron. Well, I'm headed back down here on the trail. I think I found the perfect Christmas tree. Let me know what you think. Many pine trees in this area. A few. That one's just the perfect. Looks like a perfect Christmas tree right there. Alright, so I'm scrambling back down to my car, and I remembered something that I had seen about 5 years ago, and I think I just spotted it again. And so I'm gonna head over there and show you. It's worth looking at. I think it's definitely still remains a mystery, but it's some petroglyphs that nobody knows who made them. They don't fit in. They definitely don't look like Fremont culture who occupied this area. Could be a hoax. Some people think it was the Knights Templar. I highly doubt it. I think they're a hoax. And so when I saw them years ago, I wrote them off. I just didn't think anything of them. But as I'm coming back down to my car, I thought it might be worth showing you all. And I could do a video on just the mystery glyphs, as they're called, in this area. If anyone's interested, let me know. But I'm gonna head over there. I've got to get over these rocks. But worth showing you, so let's go check them out. All right, so I just found the mystery glyphs again. Let me show you. To me, they're kind of silly. I don't know. The person who found these claims to have found them about 80 years ago. I did a little bit of research. I didn't dig into it too much because I just kind of wrote them off. You can tell they don't look Fremont, the natives in this area. They're definitely not ancestral Puebloan. I think it was maybe Okay, clearly I was getting a little flustered. Now that I've gathered my thoughts, let me speak about these mysterious petroglyphs a little more clearly. I had made the honest mistake of letting my skepticism get the best of me. When I got home, I set aside the skepticism and opened the door for my curiosity. After all, the only way to get to the bottom of something is to do your research. I dug in, and what I found out is that I had barely scratched the surface. The panel is said to have been first found by settlers in the late 1800s. I initially thought these were a one-off, made by a local for fun, to play a joke, or to create a hoax. While that could be the case, what's interesting is that there are over 30 sites that house this particular style of glyphs. They are observably carved into the stone with a chisel. The predominant question on my mind remained to be, what culture or cultures have similar styles or symbols that would allow us to at least track down the who made them in all of this. Searching around the internet, I wasn't able to find anything in particular. The next day, something coincidental yet very strange happened to me. I was making some Native American tea that I like to drink and searching on the internet, still looking for answers. Everything pointed to Egyptian, which only made me flustered and even more skeptical. Then the weird thing happened. I searched the tribe on the tea box, Ojibwa, just curious who these people were, as I had never looked them up. I learned that they were a tribe from Ontario, Canada. The Ojibwe tribe are known for their birch bark canoes, birch bark scrolls, mining and trade in copper, and their harvesting of wild rice and maple syrup. Their Meadowan society is well respected as the keeper of detailed and complex scrolls of events, oral history, songs, maps, memories, and stories. Curious if they had any symbols, I searched Ojibwa symbols. I clicked a picture titled Ojibwa Indian Clan Symbols. I burst out a loud, sigh-like laugh and held my breath. I had never seen a side profile glyph of a human figure. One that seemed to match almost exactly was a side profile of a person with an outstretched arm and their hand raised up. This apparently meant come or to call for. The arrows also seemed to look very similar, and they also had some sort of grain symbol. Call you met dance. Not all of the symbols matched, but I felt like this was a very coincidental and strange starting point. One symbol had matched. We could move on from here in our investigation. Well, that is if anyone is interested in more. If anyone's interested in a video dedicated to these glyphs, please comment below and follow me down this rabbit hole. Well, I got to get back to the car. Been out here for a good 4 or 5 hours now, so I'm going to head back. Thank you all again for watching and hanging out with me. I enjoy just being outside. Beautiful day. And I look forward to bringing you along on the next journey. So I will be in Four Corners area in April. So I look forward to bringing you some hiking adventures from down there, maybe even a backpacking trip. That's really where my heart is down there, but it lives here as well. So thanks again, y'all, and catch you on the next trail. See ya. Like and subscribe for more content.